Or are you okay?
Don't work.
Would you pray? Father, thank you for life and the life that you offer us. Thank you for a wonderful community. Thank you, Father, for the opportunity to enjoy it the way that you've blessed us. Thank you, Father, for our chamber and all those that volunteer when it's needed. And I pray, Father, that Owasso would always be a great place to live, and work, go to school, to worship, raise a family. I pray your blessing upon the proceedings today, and we enjoy it, and again, get good vision for what we can all do together. Thank you for what you're going to do, and we ask it in the Lord's name. Amen. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you for being seated. Thank you, Emma. Emma's the daughter of Dr. Chris Kelly and his wife, Kathy. Thank goodness she has her mother's voice. Well, we want to thank you here today for being here for our annual chamber luncheon here at Owasso. A great opportunity to come out and kind of see what's going on, and we have a lot of fun awards to give out today. As we begin, I want to introduce those that are here at the head table. If you will, hold your applause. To my far left is Tony Heberlin, Tulsa Tech and past chamber chair and host sponsor. Next to him is Owasso Mayor Lyndall Dunn. Today's keynote speaker, Jill Donovan, and Dr. Kathy Campbell, the 2018 incoming chair. To my far right is Ray Adcock, owner of Christian Brothers Automotive here in Owasso and chamber chair-elect. Next to him is Skip Mefford, president of RCB Owasso and 2017 chamber chair. And then, of course, the illustrious Gary Aiken, president and CEO of the Owasso Chamber of Commerce in his 48th year. And I'm Steve Mowry with Mowry Funeral Service and voice of the Owasso Rams, and my wife was named Mrs. Trailblazer a couple years ago, so I got to hold the trophy. We want to acknowledge our sponsors here today. As of course many of you know, this doesn't happen without a lot of people participating, and we want to recognize those. I'll ask if you will to just hold your applause till we recognize them. Our joint presenting sponsor today is Morrow Place, Capital Homes, and Simmons Homes. Our diamond sponsor is Central Bank of Oklahoma. Our host sponsor is Tulsa Tech. Our gold sponsors are Classic Chevrolet, RCB Bank, Oklahoma Natural Gas, and the Owasso Reporter. We also have 19 additional table sponsors, and they are Bama Foods, Campbell and Company, Central Plains Cement Company, Coldwell Banker, Cox Communications, Synergy, the Exchange Bank, Gateway Mortgage Group, Keith Wilkes, president of Newton, O'Connor, Turner, and Ketchum Law Firm, McDonald's Restaurant, Medicap Pharmacy, Oklahoma Central Credit Union, Helco Structural, Prosperity Bank, PSO, Rejoice Christian Schools, Tulsa Community College, TTCU Federal Credit Union, and Valley National Bank. Let's give them all a round of applause. We also want to extend our thanks to others who have helped make this happen, the ambassadors and volunteers who served as greeters and ushers for today's event, to Sharon Kelly and Gail Russell, Tulsa Tech Conference Center here, Susan Lynch and Tulsa Tech Catering, and the students of Tulsa Tech for their assistance, and also to Heather Gillard, owner of Heather's Flowers here at Owasso, for providing these beautiful centerpieces at your table. And by the way, you are welcome to take those for a monetary donation of $20 at the end of today's banquet. You can just see Mayreen out in the lobby area if you choose to take one of those. So let's give them a round of applause as well. At this time, we would like to recognize some special guests or dignitaries, and if you would, again, I'll ask you to hold your applause, but as I call out your name, if you would, at your seat, please stand and then be reseated. We have State Representative Dale Derby, previously mentioned Owasso Mayor Lyndall Dunn, Owasso City Councilor Jerry Moberly, Owasso City Councilor Chris Kelly, who, by the way, is seeking re-election on February 13. Owasso residents, this is an important election, remember to vote. I did not write that in. Owasso City Councilor-elect Kelly Lewis, Superintendent of Owasso Public Schools, Dr. Clark Ogilvie, Superintendent of Rejoice Christian Schools, Dr. Craig Shaw, Superintendent and CEO of Tulsa Tech, Dr. Steve Tiger, Chairman of the Owasso Economic Development Authority, Dr. Brian Spriggs, Oklahoma Associate District Judge for Rogers County, Sheila Condren, the First Lady of Claremore, Lou Flanagan, Tulsa County Assessor's Director of Service Operations, John Wright, President and CEO of the Tulsa Regional Chamber, Mike Neal, Executive Director of the Skytip Chamber, Stephanie Upton, representing Congressman Jim Bridenstine's office, Brian O'Hara, Mark Van Kuren, candidate for State Representative of Owasso House District 74, Kevin Hearn, candidate for the 1st Congressional District, Tim Harris, candidate for the 1st Congressional District, and Andy Coleman, candidate for the 1st Congressional District. Let's give them a round of applause. We thought we were going to have a longer list today, but they voted themselves to go back to work, so they're all back. Dilly dilly. All right, at this time, I'd like to call to the podium my good friend and 2017 Chairman of the Board, Skip Mefford.
Thank you, Steve. Got a good looking group. Set an attendance record today. Pretty impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my honor to serve as your 2017 chairman. Today, more than ever, I recognize that our chamber has a body of influence. Without a doubt, when our chamber does its job right, business owners' profit potential increases, home values appreciate, transportation corridors expand, educational sectors grow, and quality jobs are created. I'm proud to be part of this pro-business chamber. Working together, our efforts make a positive difference in our city and our region. I extend my thanks to my fellow chamber board members for their support and leadership throughout the year, and to each of our member of our very active Ambassadors Club. I'd also like to give my sincere thanks to our chamber members. We are a membership organization, and without you, there would be no chamber. Thank you for your investment. It's important. Most importantly, though, I would like to thank two of the most powerful, hardworking, and supportive women in my life. My wife, Shanda, and my mom, Diane. Let's give them a round of applause. The Owasso Chamber is a leader in shaping and passing pro-business legislation at the state level and federal levels. Last year, our chamber president and various board members served on the One Voice Regional Task Force responsible for defining and advocating for key legislation in the areas of education, transportation, healthcare, aerospace, small business development, the economy, and taxes. We're proud of our alliance with the Tulsa Regional Chamber and its lobbying team. Our thanks go to Mike Neal, President and CEO of the Tulsa Regional Chamber, and to its 2017 Chairman, Phil Albert, both in attendance today. Let's give them a round. They serve as a nucleus for a regional collaboration for the last 12 years. We work together in the state capitol, in the halls of Congress, and during annual intercity visits to advocate for quality growth and pro-business legislation for Owasso, the Tulsa region, and indeed the entire state. Locally, we are proud of the professional alliance between our chamber, Owasso city officials, local school administrators, and the media, working together to serve and provide accurate information, fostering quality growth, and enhance the quality of our lives of our citizens. Serving as the chairman of the chamber and as RCB Bank Owasso president and as a resident, I take pride in the following statements. That Owasso is a city of character. That we have a visionary city government led by an outstanding administration and governed by a strong city council. That we were recently recognized as Oklahoma's safest city. That we have an exceptional education offerings with Owasso Public Schools, Rejoice Christian Schools, Tulsa Tech, Tulsa Community College. That a $54 million public school bond issue, the largest in the school history, recently passed by nearly 80% margin. That we just completed under the leadership of Chelsea Depot Ferry a broad-based, community-involved, long-range economic development plan to identify future jobs and growth sectors in our city. That we have local families like the Maoris and the Coulters willing to invest millions of dollars in our historic downtown to stimulate retail, restaurant, and professional service in the emerging Red Button district. That Owasso is the home of Stone Canyon, the Patriot Golf Course, and the Colts Barn. That we have over 40 churches in which to worship. Most importantly, that the leaders of our chamber, together with our chamber members, have had a direct involvement in the success of these statements. I'm proud of our professional chamber staff. Gary Aiken does a wonderful job. And Shayla and Fayreen. Those individuals behind this whole program makes it work. We have a nationally recognized website, interactive membership software, and modern social media offerings. Our monthly memberships, luncheons, combined with our legislative affairs programs held inside this professional venue, are second to none. Our business over breakfast and business after hours networking programs currently are booked well into 2019. And we offer one of the finest leadership programs in the state. Yes, we're indeed a very busy Chamber of Commerce. I will conclude my remarks by saying it's been my sincere pleasure serving as your 2017 Chairman of the Board, and I look forward to the future. Owasso's best days are yet to come. Thank you. Visionary leadership has been and remains the foundation of our Chamber's success. We respect those leaders who came before us, and we cheer for those who will lead us into the future. Today, I am honored to continue the Chamber tradition of presenting the symbolic gavel to the incoming chair. I am honored to turn the leadership over to a person of high character, a dedicated wife and mother, a hard worker, a small business owner, and to a person dedicated to advancing the quality health of all people. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2018 chair of the Owasso Chamber of Commerce, the owner of Medicap Pharmacy, located in downtown Owasso, Dr. Kathy Campbell.
Thank you, Skip. In order to express our appreciation for your year of service, we'd like to have, we have a very special gift for you. I'm going to ask Steve to return to the podium to make this introduction.
Well, what kind of a banquet would it be if we didn't talk about sports? A great year for football within our state. Oklahoma State has their bold victory, and OU finishing number 3 in the AP poll. Probably most importantly, Owasso Rams are your Class 6A state football champions. I never get tired of saying that. Somebody said, "Are you coming down yet?" I said, "I've got 348 more days left to live this out." Skip, knowing that you're an OU graduate and a huge Sooner fan, some arrangements have been made for a special gift to be presented to you for your year of service as Chamber Chairman. Before we do that, we're going to go back 40 years ago to 1977 to relive a historic OU moment at Ohio State University and the call made by the legendary announcer Keith Jackson.
Center stage, Mr. Owasso, born in Germany, lived most of his life in Fort Worth, Texas. Owasso is 9 for 5 in field goals. So far this season, the ball will be kicked from the 31-yard line. It will be a 41-yard field goal. He has plenty of legs from that. The ball is toward the right hash mark. The wind is at his back. And here is Owasso concentrating. Woody Hayes on the sidelines is hopeless at this point. You can win it right here for Oklahoma. Mark Lucky is the center. But Hebert is the holder. Now Ohio State takes a time out, and that was almost sure that Woody would do it to build the pressure. He's been through the heat. Another interesting thing about this combination of personalities involved here, Mark Lucky, number 52, who does the snapping for Oklahoma, is from Rosenberg, Texas. He is a freshman. Our statistician.
Well, that play, now known as the kick, is one of the most recognized Sooner moments in football history. And of course, the Sooners returned this year to Ohio State and came away with another victory. To celebrate the 40th year anniversary, a commemorative football was designed, displaying a still picture and detailed stats of the kick. Only 120 footballs were produced and provided to the OU elite. Skip, to present you with your own autographed football, please welcome to the stage the Sooner who made that famous kick, OU legend, Uwe von Schaumburg.